Victory has been won. A time of happiness and fulfillment is promised. This is the Six of Wands, and that's in the upright position for the Rider-Waite. And you see the guy riding in on his horse, and he's victorious. And he has that laurel wreath on his head, and there's a wreath on the pole. And then the reverse says, keep going. There is still work to do before you enjoy success. So the upright says success. The reverse says no success, right? So let's go. That's from Rider-Waite. They don't have this deck anymore at Amazon, by the way. And then the Gourmet Tarot, they do have this at Amazon. It's kind of pricey, $20-something. It has, is that like lamb chops? Right? With the big bones. All right. And then the Gilded Tarot Royale from Marchetti Tarot. I hope you've seen my other videos, because I've been showing you the 5 decks that I owned, and then I made my own deck, and I just put a pause in the sequence of videos that I'm making to show you my deck to unveil everything. So we're going through 6 decks, okay, just to show you different people's ideas on these cards. So that's the Gilded Tarot Royale. I'm in my room again taping today because it's raining and it's dark outside, and I'm washing and you can hear the washer going and stuff like that. So this is Rider-Waite again, but I bought a cheap deck from Temu, or Temu. You know that place is not called Temu, right? It's Temu. And I bought it because it gives more information. So it says, as an important milestone has been reached and you are feeling confident and self-assured. Not only have you reached your goals, but others have taken notice, and you've received acclaim. I don't understand. I want to say acclamation, but it's acclaim. Don't let guilt stand in the way of your success. It's not always the truth. You know, when we succeed, you want to show off so much, but there's a balance that you have between being boastful and prideful and just being man, happy that you've achieved something great, right? And it's always better for people to notice your achievements than for you to be boasting about it. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire, victory, public recognition, progress, self-confidence, rewards, good news, good fortune, achievement, promotion. This is from Marchetti Tarot again, and it's from this one. Well, it's from Ciro Marchetti, and it's called Marchetti Tarot. I love the decoration on that box, but these cards are always creepy. That's that one. This is the correct size for tarot cards too. This is the 2.75 by 4.75, while the Gilded Tarot Royale is 2.75 by 4.5. So it's a quarter of an inch shorter, but the place that I printed, they didn't have that size, so I had to go with the regular size. They had other size, smaller ones and stuff, but they just didn't have that size. So this is the back of my card, by the way. And for my card, I had this picture already from a book that I did, a cookbook. This is a picture of me, and I was very proud of this cake, to be quite honest with you. This is a fruit cake with the frosting is like tres leches frosting. The cake is the tres leches cake, actually. And I just loaded it with fresh fruits on the inside, and oh my god, this cake is so good. And some of my daughter's friends love for me to make this cake for them for their birthdays. So this is something of pride for me. And I just kind of edited 6 candles under there, and I put the laurel wreath on the cake in the way of a graphic. I am so proud of how this card came out. Just a little bit of editing, and I had a card going. So the 6 of Cups now, your emotions are renewed and you're finding happiness again. That's the upright. The reverse says, don't get stuck reminiscing on things in the past. Keep moving forward. But this is like some person came back to town, and to me, that's what this feels like. Like they were away and they came back to town, and people are like, oh my God, you came back. You know, kind of like when we go back to Belize and people are so happy to see us. And then the 6 of Cups right here. To me, when I hear 6 of Cups, I think about childhood and nostalgia. So I like those milkshakes because, you know, get a lot of milkshakes in your childhood, right? Well, we didn't, but we got a lot of ideals, which is something kind of like what they call ices over here in America, which is just like straight up sugar in a bag. The Belize ideals are so good though. Okay, 6 of Cups. Again, the same thing, nostalgia and stuff, right? That's from the Gilded Tarot Royale. The other one was from the Gourmet Tarot. And then We're going to read what it says here to get more context. It says, you may be reminiscing about your childhood or thinking about someone from your past. This is the card of children and can represent working with adolescents, simplicity, playfulness, innocence, protection, and family. Take the support available from family and close friends. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. See, I get the nostalgia from this one. And then this is the Marchetti Tarot one from Ciro Marchetti, right? They have a kid in there, cat, like a unicorn. Yeah, those things represent what we think of as children. And for me, I went by way of the Gourmet Tarot, and I did a bunch of different things that I got in my childhood. Like, you know, the oatmeal. I remember my Aunt Grace, my grandmother's sister, would wake up every morning and make oatmeal. And if you eat it, you eat it. If you didn't, it was there again tomorrow, right? But I ate a lot of oatmeal growing up. So I'd have a cupcake in the back, have a milkshake. We didn't get milkshakes until we came to America. And then the Sunday type things, we used to go to this place called Valencia. My uncle's wife used to take us to this ice cream parlor named Valencia in Belize, and we used to eat all the nice ice cream sundaes and stuff like that. Okay? So that's mine. Tarot a la carte. So now we're into the Six of Swords. And I try to stay close to this when I did my cards. So this is about moving forward. It says you're moving on to a new path, leaving a troubled past behind. The guy put his wife and his baby in that dory right there. In Belize we call those, that's a dory. That's not a canoe. A canoe is shaped differently. A dory is that flat bottom one where you could take a lot of weight with you. They used to pull lumber on those things. And notice he's taking his swords with him, the 6 swords. I like this one. And then for the Gourmet Tarot, this box, notice I used their coloring for my box. I took inspiration from all these cards to make my cards, guys. I don't know what that is. I don't see how this represents swords, you know, but it's their idea, so we're not gonna knock it. This one tried to do the same thing. Gilded Tarot Royale tried to do the same thing. Okay, see that box. The light is like right behind, so I have to be careful how I put it. Cheap Timu deck, let's read it. It says 6 of Swords. There's a state of transition where you're being forced out of your comfort zone or a difficult past, and you're headed toward uncharted territory. This move is crucial for your growth, whether you're wanting it or not. Take the time to reflect on any emotional baggage you may be carrying as you are moving between phases, and see what you may be able to leave behind. So I like all the stuff they put in there, but it's so hard. I need a magnifying glass to read that. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air. Transition, moving on, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving to calmer waters. That's what I hear every time I hear the six of Swords. I'm moving to calmer waters. Things are going to get better. Oh, I love this one. So this one from Marchetti Tarot. It's pretty, right? But I love mine more because it took innovation. I made a paper boat. You know how hard it was to remember how to make a darn paper boat? But the memory came running back. It came rushing back. And I put cheese on the bottom of the boat so I could stick those darn toothpicks. And I wanted a toothpick that has, you know, like this little cellophane on the top, but I couldn't find it. But it did have some kind of painting. No. I painted them. They're plain toothpicks. I painted them that blue. I did. I forgot that. And I put some M&Ms and some marshmallows. And I had a different picture. I think I took it outside and I tried to... I don't remember what I tried to do, but I tried to, you know... Oh, I put water. I put real water. And the stupid boat got wet, of course. So then Joe put tape on the bottom of the next boat that I made. And that just didn't want to float good. It was topsy-turvy and it was just awful. So I remember I had this placemat. And it was dirty on one side but clean on this side. And I scrunched it. Well, I didn't scrunch it up at first. I just set the boat. Joe put the leaves. He got the leaves from outside, right? And then Joshua says, put some sea salt Joshua's my son, of course, to make it look like foam on the waves, right? And then that's when Joseph scrunch it up. So everybody participated in this one. I'm so proud of this one. I love this card so much. So then let's get into the Pentacles really quickly. Use your success and financial stability for the greater good. Help others. This is the upright position for the Rider-Waite. The reverse says, a time is approaching when you will rely on the goodwill of others. That's the Rider-Waite, okay? Then the Gourmet Tarot, this one here, it's like lamb or something, right? Okay. And then the Gilded Tarot Royale, make sure it says 6. This one's really glossy, so the light really reflects in it. So it has like some coins or something here, right? Those emerald stuff. Okay. You may be like the wealthy person in this card, having a good relationship with money and in a position to offer financial assistance to others. Or you may be on the receiving end of someone's generosity and are accepting these gifts with gratitude. Okay. Oh, I don't think I realized the Six of Pentacles was also about receiving. I thought it was just about giving. It says here, giving, receiving, balance, sharing, wealth, generosity. I always thought it was just about sharing the wealth. Clarity, sharing inheritance, fairness, gifts, presents, prosperity and abundance. That's the cheap Timu deck. Marchetti Tarot. Okay. And then for mine, it's cookies. And I did cookies, 1, because I had the picture already. And 2, because you always share cookies. Christmas time, everybody bring you cookies. And I'm doing this stuff at Christmas time, right? Today is Boxing Day, the 26th of December 2025 when I'm taping this. I'm trying to tape a lot of them in one day, guys, so that I can knock this out. Because I want to shuffle all my decks and just start reading. When I come back, we're going to read the meanings from this book. I always play my little ending first and come back and give you something extra, okay? I do that with all my videos at all my channels. 6 of Wands, receiving recognition for a job well done. 6 of Cups says happy, nostalgia, sweet and tender actions, random acts of kindness. 6 of Swords, running from something, escaping a troubled situation that cannot be fixed. And then the 6 of Pentacles, charitable giving, helping those in need, assessing what is most necessary and providing it. So I don't think any of the 6 card is bad, because even the Swords one where you like go into calmer waters, that's a good thing, right? So I think I like the 6 in all the suits.